So listen, don't worry about the fact that we're in this messy room and everything looks confusing. This is the nerve centre of CrySIS Live, the exciting live-action video game version of CrySIS for GameCity Squared 2009. On this table you'll see the most important parts of this game, because the way the game works, for anybody that doesn't know, is we're recreating a level from CrySIS in the middle of Nottingham, and you put on a nanosuit, the nanosuit 0.5, and you have to try and sneak through between the guards to reach like this hut and steal a laptop and get out. The idea is that you have to try and do it quietly, but to make it harder for them, we're going to build like an amplifier onto the nanosuit that they're wearing, so that when they're creeping around, it'll be connected to a microphone in their feet, which will magnify the noise and make it harder to creep around. So what I'm going to do now is take celebrity lead animator Damon and attach this shoe, the sound shoe, to him. Now listen, I'm aware this looks a little low tech. We're going to spray plate it black, like Christian Bale spray plates everything black in Batman. It makes it look better. Right, okay, let me try this. Foot up. Foot up. Alright. Hang on. Not yet, leave it a minute. So, hang on. Okay. So that's the shoe on. So inside that shoe is stuff that will react well to this mic. So what we have is like a two-stage sound system. Oh yeah, put on the belt as well. Two-stage sound system that the mic picks up. So inside the shoe, the sound strap shoe, is we've got a little box on the side that's filled with gravel and a hard-wearing plastic there with like filaments inside. So the idea is that when you're creeping around, it makes a tiny bit of noise. But if you sprint, it'll make the noise like you're running on gravel because of the box. Shake your foot. You get the idea. And then when you creep, it'll have a little plastic noise. So we strap this onto the back of Damon Tasker's belt right now. You can turn it on. And then we wedge this down underneath the filaments. You can already hear it starting to pick up. And then, where are we? There we go. Okay. Oh, don't worry, I mean, we're going to spray paint it black and tight up and it'll look brilliant. So now, if we come out here and test it, let's play that one. I don't know if Ross's rubbish camera's going to pick this up, but just try and creep like a little cigarette. So there's the trick to it. Is it's all about getting the walk right. So if you do it well, you go quietly, but the worse you do it, the louder it's going to get. If you panic, then exactly, it's brilliant. So if I hold the camera now and show you celebrity audio luminary Rob Tregenza.
Hello.
Let's go in here and explain to us how it all works.
Here we have, I like to call the CrySampler, which is a Native Instruments battery running with a MIDI controller. And here we have a lot of the actual sounds from CrySIS 1, which, as you can see, have been cleverly labelled across this keyboard. Using this keyboard, we can trigger the different samples as we need them, starting off with the music while people are just worrying about what they're going to be doing. I'll play set to move very nicely, and then when we're ready to get into it...
It's pretty loud!
We start with the ambience. So this will be in the whole area, loads of sand and palm trees and stuff. And then when they're ready, we activate the suit. And now they're cloaked. So people are getting pretty scared by this. If we don't feel they're scared enough, we can just play one of these terrifyingly obvious things. Look how scared he is. That's worth a treat. Okay. So then they go and try and collect the laptop. If they successfully get the laptop, unfortunately, the siren will go. Oh my God. Look at the pure terror. Okay, and then if they die, unfortunately... Horrible, just horrible. But if they win...
Is that it?
That's pretty much it.
Good, yeah, it's turning off at the end. Brilliant! CrySIS Live!